Hello woodworking friends. We're going to show you how to rip wood on the table saw in the safest manner possible. First, I'll compare 3 types of common push sticks and see the advantages and disadvantages of each one, and then demonstrate which type of push stick is the safest of all. Here are 3 different types of push sticks commonly found in a woodworking shop. The red one on the left seems to be the most common variety one comes across. The one in the middle, which is usually called a push block, is sometimes also used on a table saw. And the last one on the right is a model that has other features engineered into the design. Okay, so let's see how to use each one and any problems that may come up. This push stick works by pressing your wood into the notch on the front and pushing forward. The main problem here is that the wood is actually loose between the fence and saw blade, especially when cutting short boards. Here we see that the back end of the saw blade can actually lift the wood off the table. This situation has the potential to catch the wood and throw it, so this is really not a safe situation. Now let's look up close and see how the wood can come away from the fence. When this happens, the other side of the wood can actually touch the back end of the saw blade and be thrown. So really there are several disadvantages using this type of push stick. But to be fair, this push stick works fine on long boards. And also, if this is the only push stick that you have, please use it, because any push stick is better than none at all. Now this push stick, which is more commonly called a push block, uses a friction pad to push the wood through. But there's really 3 main issues here. First of all, you can see that your hand is way too close to the blade to feel safe. And another thing that you can't really see here, but as the wood is cut, it's throwing sawdust up. And if there's enough sawdust on your wood, your friction pad won't have any grip at all. And last, you can see that there's no notch or step at the back of the push block, so there's really no way to grab the end of your board. So it's really not recommended to use a push block here. This third push stick design has several features that not only increases the safety level, but also greatly reduces the anxiety when you're ripping wood. First, notice the height of your hand above the surface. This is a full 4 inches, and this completely changes the anxiety level. I'd say at least 80% of your anxiety is reduced or completely gone. Second, notice the large body of the push stick. This prevents your hand from being pulled down, whether a loose sleeve or whatever. This is also another anxiety reducer. Also, notice how the push stick sits on top of the wood. This prevents it from lifting up and also keeps the wood against the fence at the same time as you push forward. Now look at this old-fashioned handsaw handle grip. This ergonomic design intentionally gives your arm position its greatest strength to push forward. Okay, now let's look at the traction tread. This elastic tread looks just like the tread on a farmer's tractor. The reason is that as sawdust accumulates, it gets trapped in between the chevrons so it doesn't lose its friction grip on the wood. Kind of the same philosophy as a car tire. Last and most important, this square pin here isn't an ordinary push pin. It's actually retractable and spring-loaded. In other words, it can slide up and temporarily hide inside the body of the push stick. This feature is so important for safe and proper ripping on the table saw that we made a second short video just to demonstrate situations on the table saw in which this feature is indispensable. So now please go to short video number 2 to see how this works, or check out the website. Thanks for watching.